we are recording. Hello everyone, thank you for joining the stream and for joining the YouTube video if you have clicked on that offline. The YouTube version is the supercut version of the stream, so I might be streaming for 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, but you people will get it in, I don't know, in the form of 2 hours, hopefully. If it's more than that, that means I've learned a lot. I try my best to pause the recording and do all the learning while I pause it. Okay, so today it's a test stream, so I'm testing the vertical and horizontal stream and recording it today. So I'll be doing some work just in case we end up doing, you know, something cool. I have the recording of the vertical one and I have the recording of the horizontal one for future, I don't know, YouTube shorts or TikTok content. I set up a hotkey that I want to try today as well with y'all. That should record the last 45 seconds and save it, so makes the cutting process a bit better and not as time consuming. Okay, so first of all, I would like to try that shortcut right now. So let me see if it had worked, and we'll also check. Okay, so I see that it wasn't on generally, so starting from now I should click that button when I start the stream, and once it's 45 seconds it should basically work, that hotkey. We should just remember to click it again. Okay, so what are we doing now? I will go through the DoubleJump Academy's workshop. This is day 15 or day 16. I don't know the exact day, honestly. It's been 2 weeks so far, and I want to complete the second week of the workshop from video content wise. So that is what we will be doing right now. We'll put a lot of effort now today just to proceed further with course content. We'll go into Unreal a little bit. We'll check that out. Yeah, let's go. Enough talking. Let's learn more. Okay, so what I will try now is my shortcuts for pausing the recording and see if it worked. Let's try it out again. What happens when we play it, just to see where we have been so far with the process. Let's play that. Okay, it holds and then it breaks. Yeah, this is looking wonderful, looking lovely. It's pretty cool. I can see the performance is a bit slow, but yeah, like we said, this is going to be something that we will use in a game differently than you might think. So this is for the game. It will we basically modeled this procedurally, and we would, for example, just export that as an FBX. Say, for example, it's resting. You want to 3D model your environment. Team had given you the task to model a broken bridge that's already been broken and maybe has like 4 frames of animations. We could basically export those four frames of animations once it's rested, the bridge, and have that just play in the game on a loop or something. But we will also in this stream, we'll also now go through some workflows, how to export this in Unreal, and maybe just have the whole animation play. It's just it's going to be very huge in size, so that is something we have to be aware of. Okay, so now I will try that shortcut, because I think we've had 45 seconds of stream so far. Okay, and click. Let's see if it worked, and I will click it again and see if it worked. Okay, so let's check it out. Eventually also wanted to go through is the feedback from the mentor. I'm just gonna make a screenshot out of that. We'll be right back with you. So let's open it. It's on Discord, so I have to pull it in and get it working. So let's see, we're gonna make this super big and check what Grayson had told us through the week. Wait, let me just disable this plugin here. It's quite annoying. And so we made a screenshot. Let's make a screenshot here and put it in pure and start recording this. So from the feedback from Grayson so far, we have a better understanding of why this issue happened. The last stream, it took me around an hour and a half, I think, to figure out why this was happening. And it seems to be a bug. Once you get into the Vellum solver, double click here and you go in here, it will break something in Houdini. It's unfortunate, but this is the result of it. And the way to solve it, so far I understood from the explanation, is that you open a new tab, and here we go. It should be solved, and you just basically close your old scene tab, and this should fix it for you. If you're wondering why this is happening, and then you go into your nodes and then you get frustrated, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working, that is the reason why it was not working. Okay, so that's a quick tip. Good. Let's get that into a short. Cool. Amazing stuff. I really like the setup. It's quite enjoyable. I'm enjoying myself here. Good. So let's go into our sim. Here we go. I hope everything is visible, honestly, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. Yeah, we got them back again. Let's try a new scene view. They're still here. Let's not click on the Vellum solver then. Let's click somewhere else in the output and view that. Yes, that's much better. Let's close our ghosting. Let's just hide other objects and not ghost anything. Let's just see what we are doing right now. Good. Now we will try to re-simulate, so rebake this with a lower value of iteration. Okay, so also let's record that as well. Oh, so one thing I have learned now through the feedback is the reason our simulation was so slow in our past stream is due to our huge number of constrained iteration. That number is 800. This will lead to a lot of calculations. So what we will do now is actually put that into a lower value, like 100, and see if it breaks things. And we will rebake everything right now. So we'll hit on play and we'll be right back with you. And we'll check the result. So result was very fast, much faster than before, which is exactly the reason why it took so long. However, it's more stretchy now. And I think we could change that with our understanding of making the ropes less stretchy or more solid or less able to bend. Yeah, so far so good. This is looking cool. It's faster, so let's check how much faster it is on the upper node if I go to our output, like the final output right there, and I play it. Let's see. It's going to be slower, and that is, yeah, that's to be expected because it has to do sweep operation by each and every frame. However, the result on the video are quite different. They are faster. Maybe it needs to bake again, but I really don't think so. But yeah, we'll see. We'll try to know why that's happened. If you know, leave it in the comments. Okay, so we added a clip here too. It's good that I'm making also a whole recording from... Okay, so what I've realized so far is that our sweep operation was doing a lot of work, and it was sweeping twice with splitting, and this had taken a lot of time to do. So what I've done is I basically bypassed everything, didn't delete anything because we might go back there. And yeah, this had improved our timing of the simulation. We can see it going a bit more flawlessly, and it's breaking pretty nicely here, and it's all in shape of ropes. As to why it's so slow still, maybe it's due to... Let's see. Maybe it's due to the amount of twists we have added. The amount of twists are determined... Let me check. What is this doing? This is doing... Let's bypass this one. Yeah, okay, so this is doing the thickness, and this is doing the twists. And the twists are right there. I feel like the resampling have taken a lot of the performance away, which is pretty good. Okay, so what I will do now is I will go on... Okay, so one of the reasons why the simulation was extremely slow was due to the... basically due to the... what is it called? Help me here. It's due to the color painting. So the weight painting that we created there. I took that out for now. We could do another node for the bridge simulation later. But for now, yeah, this thing is working. We anyway won't bake all of those informations. But it is a bit faster. It's not going frame by frame by frame. We're able to actually see what's happening, which is good. Okay, good stuff. Let's, yep. here. So what we've added so far is a parameter for our rope tightness, and we hooked it up to our wrist length scale, and that is in our constraints for the walls and for the upper rail, those rails, and for the lower rails, those rails. And this thing should now basically give us the ability to control how tight this is. So the basically the more of the number this way, the more it will feel like a gum. And if I play the simulation again, you will see it right there. It's very, very stretchy. And if I go with that number now into the other way around, so make it into a 0. Let's go with something extreme, 0.8, and this now you will see will make things not stretch anymore. So it will be tight, and it will even pull it because it's in the it's not 1, it's 0 point. So it's even like look how this is pulling on things right now. And then when it breaks, it's gonna completely pull it right now. Wait, let's break. It will break by 45 frame. So let's check that out. Here we go. And yeah, it's pulling it. I would say a bridge works this way, but you could argue that it works the other way around, honestly. So yeah, let's check that, and we'll be right back with you. That one more time. The stretch effect does this. Now it's more stretchy. What I will also do is basically go to type properties, go inside of here, and give us like more extreme values of like 0, I don't know, 0.2. Let's check those out. Let's play around with them. So like, for example, if I go in here now and I change that property, let's stop it. Thank you for telling me that it's working well. Good. But when I was on the bathroom, for some reason the mic was not doing well. Anyway, so let's go back to 2.5 here. Let's see how extreme that value is, and let's bake it. Oh wait, we don't need that. We don't need to see that because it will make it now quite hard to bake. So we just want to see this here. All right, so again, bake that again with 2.5. You can see how it's pulling on each other. Which is, yeah, this is too extreme, guys. We don't need that type of behavior. Something of, I don't know, 0.6 could maybe fix this now. Yeah, that is acting a bit more like a bridge. Something, yeah, I feel like when a bridge breaks, it would pull it, right? But this is a bit too much still. So let's go with 6.5 and play that again. Let's see. How would that work? Okay, pull, and we're good. Yeah, I think that's a good simulation so far. Right? Or is it too much still? I feel like we need to have it... Yeah, 6.8. Let's check that out, guys. Let's make it bake. All right, it's going more down as well. It's still too tight. I mean, what happens if it is a 7.5? How would that play? Let's go bake that again. And check it out. Yeah, that is better. All right, I like this. I like this value. It goes down, it stretches a little bit. It does a bounce. I feel like it could do a bit more bouncing. So maybe 7.9. Let's just see how that would work. Bake that again. I love how fast the baking now is because we solved it. Yeah. I kind of feel like it needs to bounce a little bit before it breaks, but that's something we can edit in the Vellum solver. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll just go over it right one more time. So a fast way to add things is to drag and drop them inside of the parameter properties. Now we've added that one, so it won't work. So for example, if I go into this one and I add it here, now we have the same value that will affect it immediately. So yeah, that's just a fast way to do it. We've added a reset sem, obviously, right here. We dragged and dropped that one inside of here, and now we have it right here. And so things are working. When I hit it, it will rebake things, and it's right there in our type properties. Good. We just went over a very quick revision. So we can add a time shift and switch that into parameter for Unreal to know which frame it should show. So let's add that right here. So time shift right there, click and put, and let's add the properties of the frame inside of the properties of the sim, and we'll call it frame. Let's keep it into frame. Let's basically just keep its original value to like 40 frame. For now, let's give it more ability to, let me see, not right here, range. So let's give it a range between 0 and 80 for now, because that is around the amount of simulation that we have. So apply and accept that. And yeah, let's see what happens if we put this thing in Unreal later on. Okay, so now we have this thing. Yeah, we need probably to break this. What was it? Control click? Yeah. And then this should make it work here too. Okay, now we've done something wrong. Let's add a new time shift. Let's go to our type properties. Let's delete the frame from here. Good. Let's add a new time shift. Let's just do that. Time shift, not time blend. So time shift. Here we go. And we'll take, we'll break the connection first of all. We will apply that, and now this one will be gone. Good. Now we will add our frame into here. Good. And we'll add the channel, give it the normal frame of 40, and then it should have a range between 0 and 80. And let's apply and accept. Good stuff. So far so good. We will learn some more. We'll be right back with you. That a little bit. We haven't connected it, so let's do that. As we could see, wait, why is this thing still connected? It shouldn't be connected. Good. Now one more thing is going on here, and we need to change it. Is right click, type properties, and let's go into the parameter. No, not this one, of course, but this one. Type properties. We have a new comment. I will read it later. We will check the row, this frame right there, and we should change it into an integer because frames are integer values. They're not a float value. Good. So far so good. Apply, accept. Cool. All right, so if we view our time shift here, we'll be able to see which frame will be exported to Unreal. And for now we set up 40. This is looking cool. We will see how that will be working on Unreal. I'm really curious how that thing will look like, so yeah, stay tuned. I guess we'll see in a minute. Good stuff. So we connected Houdini engine to Unreal Engine. The actual simulation will happen in Houdini. That is why it's important to be fast. And then it will re-export into, it will export that exact frame in Unreal. So it's important to be fast for now. This is why I didn't hook any of the colors and everything else. So let's check that. Good. We will right click on that, save the node type. Go back here, and now we'll see if things will crash or not. Right click and re-import all instances. We will lose all the colors and all the materials, and it will rebuild now. Let's see. Rebuild all instances. All right, so it is working. Let's see. Just over, write one more time. Again, one more time. So yeah, the import didn't work before because I forgot to create a session. Don't forget to do that. And yeah, we re-imported it, saved the node, made sure everything's working. Now we have the frame, and we will see if I click the start simulation if that would actually do anything. And it's calculating. We will wait for it. Good. Everything is working through and through. All right, and jump to the baguette, and here we have the bridge. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is looking good. It's functional. It's too small, which we could change the size of it. Let's see what happens once we change the size of it. And size E is right there. So scale is on, let's see, rope twist 0.5 scale. Let's go with 1.5. And now it will load again. It should, like it normally should, and it will bake until 80, frame 80. So that will take some time. Maybe I should turn it back to 30, frame 30. But yeah, here we go. It is bigger now, looking good. We can make even the height of those columns bigger. What I think does not work is the type of rope. I think that's still to be done. But yeah, we have flexibility to do whatever we want, which is pretty cool. We'll play that again just to get more comfortable with it. Here we go. Boom, boom. And we can enter now, which is better. We can jump. Ah, we failed. Okay, so yeah, it is working. That's pretty well. It's doing pretty cool. Yes, good stuff. Let's learn some more. We'll be right back with ya. So yeah, let's learn.
It looks like our transfer. Oh, I forgot. In Houdini, we never deleted our color.
We basically have just added our colors back, so I can reconnected all the nodes that we disconnected before, and now we'll enable the actual simulation again. So we'll do that right now, and we'll start the sim. It should only animate till frame 9. So let's see how long it will take and if the sound will suffer again on the stream or not. Let's see. So far so good. Have that. Let's look at it again. This is having some nice simulation on the ropes, as you could see. It's having some cool, also some simulation on the, not simulation, they're just shaders we created together, and they're all back now. Yeah, I quite like that. I like how the wind is reacting with the ropes as well. Yeah, this is quite nice. This is neat, y'all. Okay. Cool stuff. Let's also check on our tightness of the rope. Now, right now, it's not as tight as I would like it to be, so we will tighten it up a bit more. Rope tightness, let's go with 0.65, and this should make it more tight. Let's bake that again. Let's wait for it to bake, and we will check how that will look like. Is it done? Okay, so it is tighter, right? It's a bit tighter. It's breaking apart here. Let's do it again. Let's make it very tight with 0.2. Check how that will look like in the difference of that. It should only render until frame 9 anyway. So yeah, it is much tighter. Did you see how it went upwards? That is what the tightness do. And we tested it and it looks perfect. Wait a second, I clicked the wrong thing. Good, this is working so far. Good, so it didn't break the audio. Good, so good stuff until now. Stream is working pretty well. I would like this to be even tighter, honestly. So, I mean, how tight do we need it? I mean, the thing is literally pushing it upwards. So let's go with 6.5. Here, let's take our collision in the box, in the cube here, put it a bit right, and more lower. All right, so, and now we see if it will reach that point. So let's bake again. Yeah, we're still moving things, so it's still confused. Everything is happening in real time. We should have basically disabled the simulation for this to work. What we will do is reset the simulation one more time, because it's still reacting to it or is it not? Is it not reacting to it? I'm wondering right now. But yeah, it's looking good. Let's go into cutting the bridge one more time and check how would that look like. So yeah, let's cut our bridge and we'll go back here and see what else we can do. Good. Let's go back into learning. Let's play the video.
All right. So first and foremost, I think what I want to do.
We will create a cube now to add our cutting. What is it called? Cutting box or cutting bounding box, like right there. Here's a cube, and we'll shape that cube to cut through the bridge like we did in Houdini. And yeah, we'll be right back at you. We've done last time, which is input. In the input, we have curve input. Oops, this is going a bit slow. The cutter input, we should add. Wait a second. Here, wait. How can I add the cube? Wait, give me a second. We can change to world input and add our thing, like the same thing we did with the collision. So start selection, select our cube and use current. And now if we hide our cube and enable our simulation, hopefully it should work together. Let's see, simulation, start sim. And let's see if it cut anything. We'll be right back with you. Good. It cut through it right here. What I will try is as well now to record the vertical version and see if the problem will happen again with the video. So anyway, yeah, we cut through it. It's looking great. Let's go into frame 45 maybe and check if this simulation will go now. It will bake, I think. Let's reset the simulation and check if it works. So what we've done is we went back to our old ways where we cut everything, which is right there. If I view our polycut from before, we cut everything. We didn't fuse anything. For some reason, it's just not working for us. So yeah, we've done that again. Let's save the node. And if we go back to Unreal, rebuild everything, and I will come back once it's done. All right, it should break soon. Not break like in a bad way, but break. The simulation should actually work. Here we go. Simulation worked. The bridge is broken. And it's completely procedural and it's working. Good. We could also, what we could also play with here is our cube. So let's go cube. Here it is. Let's make it smaller in size as such. Hide it. And now our bridge will be longer. This is looking amazing, by the way. Look how the rope here is simulating the wind. This is amazing. I really like it. Woo! Cool. This is really cool too. All right. So what we need to do is re-simulate. All what we've done is reset the simulation so far. Let's wait for it, and it should give us the longer version of the bridge broken in this way. And it's completely broken because we have a frame 80. And here we go. That is our bridge. And it only took us a couple of seconds to re-simulate that and model it on our own. Amazing. Isn't that great? Cool. It took us, however, a couple of days to make this work. A lot of knowledge curve to go through. But hey, we've bridged that gap of knowledge, so to speak, and now we are here. Cool. Let's try different frames here and see how that works. Let's go with frame. Where is it? Let's click here. Let's go with frame 30. Maybe frame, I don't know, 10. Let's check that. It shouldn't reset the simulation. We should be able to go immediately. Okay, I reset the simulation. Let's check if this would work. Let's see. It's only 10 frames, however, but it will go through everything again. Now it will be like, we will see frame 10 as it's going down, so it won't be completely broken. That's pretty cool to see. It's pretty nice. Whoa, where's our bridge, y'all? Where's the bridge? Ctrl Z. Okay. Reset the simulation. That didn't work. Okay. Basically broke that as we changed it, so we'll go and Ctrl Z some stuff. Wait. Okay, now we went too much backwards. Let's go into the sim. Again, hook up all the points from before. Yeah, and put it right there. Fine enough. Let's reset the simulation. Let's go backwards all the way to the time shift, and we see that it's not in sync anymore. No, it is in sync now again. That's good. So if I switch that one, it should update it, correct? It's not working. We broke the connection somehow. Well, it's not a big deal. Let's put it here and make it an absolute channel reference. And here we are. So let's go back to 2. Good. So now we right click the thing. We save our... So that is basically what was happening with the other... Okay, I can see what was happening. Let's go back into the sim and let's... And that's the last thing I will do today because it's anyway a test stream. Let's check if we could fix this. I'll enjoy my Sunday afterwards. Okay, so... Okay, so let's put this here. Make it work. Okay, and now the actual connection is working. Right click and save our node type. Let's go back to Houdini and check if this will break separately or differently. Let's go into frame 55 because we know that thing will work. Let's rebuild everything. It broke it a little bit before. It's still broken because it's not updating this in here, which is not good. We are still on frame 70 no matter what we change that into. If I had changed it to frame 1, it won't really show us that. I have to break that connection and reconnect it again and check if it would work. Yeah, so what we've done so far is that we added the frame and we're re-importing it. We've added into an integer like we've done before. However, this time instead of dragging and dropping it from here, I clicked Alt middle click and it was right there. And now we have this blue connection that we didn't have before. I will add a new range here up to 80 again and apply that and accept it. Right click. Let's see first if it is updating. Here, and check if it's updating with the frames. Okay, we're getting that issue. Oh no, here we are. 0. All right, so 59. All right, so that's good so far. Let's right click save node. Okay, things looking like they're working. We have frame 1. Let's try frame 30. And now it should build. Let's reset the simulation. Okay, wait a second. Nothing had changed here. Start sim right there. This should bake things now into frame 30, hopefully. Here you go. Here we got it. That's amazing. We fixed this. Cool. Let's keep working on it. Let's try frame 80 now and reset the simulation. Now they should be completely broken. Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now how to add the floor, I'll show you how to do that. Let's go into our values here. Actually, let's stop the simulation first of all because it's taking a lot of resources. Let's stop it. Here we go. It's gonna load it again. It's gonna connect the bridge again. That's good. What we would need is to make this work is in the here, and we will add in the collision input start selection. We will shift click the bottom, so the actual ground, and use current. And this should now give us the opportunity to bake this properly if we put it on frame 80. So let's put it on frame 80 now in the Houdini, not in the Houdini inputs, but right there. So first of all, start simulation, frame 80, and it will bake as we could see. Let's wait for it. And after waiting a couple of minutes, it's broken. And okay, so what we need for it to recalculate things with the collision, we need to reset the simulation completely, and this should make it work. So we will wait now. Let's see if this would work. Restarting the whole thing. Okay. Yes, here we go. That's what we need. And yeah, just like that, we were able to, by the click of a hand, create a bridge that is broken and is working exactly with the geometry of the world that we're creating. So let's play that and look into it. Cool. Ah, we see the huge cube. But yeah, we have our bridge right there. It's looking great. It has different UVs. It has some little simulation on the rope to simulate wind. Yeah, things are working properly. Yeah, we still have the cube. That's fine though. Yeehaw, here we are. That's amazing. Thank you all for watching today. That is it. It was a very short stream today, but yep, it broke in the middle. But yeah, we got it working. We got it working, and we'll keep making it work tomorrow. A bit of a longer stream tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned and tune in the stream tomorrow. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Okay, so let's escape here.